Warning! The following video will contain content that is not appropriate for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back for another one of my Pokemon Battle Revolution discussion battles. Fuck yeah. Alright, so let's get this fucking party started. As you guys know, I'm here to talk about different topics, shit like that. But I'm going to be giving you guys a little bit more of an, I don't know, what you'd call it, I guess, uplifting story, kind of, I guess. So this is going to be a story that I'm going to tell you guys about one of my friends. Actually, an old friend of mine. We don't really talk a whole lot anymore, but we talk, like, occasionally. Like, he'll just randomly hit me up or whatever. Although, it's been a while since he's hit me up. I'm going to be honest, he's kind of annoying, though, from time to time, so I tend to kind of avoid him a little bit. I mean, you know, he's a decent guy. He just, you know, he's one of those people where it's like you have to mentally prepare yourself to have a discussion with him or, you know, be in his presence. Either that or you have to be drunk, you know. But either way, I'm going to tell you guys this story. So, here's the thing. You know, a lot of the times people will tell you not to judge other people. And to a certain extent, I get that, you know. But at the same time, judging people can actually be a good thing. And I'm going to tell you guys this story. So, my friend Chris, he's been kind of, I don't know, overweight for a while now. He's been kind of, I wouldn't say like morbidly obese, but the dude's, you know, packed on quite a few pounds. You know, he's easily like 250, you know. I would say probably like 250 as far as weight's concerned. He had to have been like 250 or some shit. And so, you know, he would have people who would, you know, make fun of him or whatever, or criticize him because of his weight. You know, they would judge him because of his weight. And recently, he decided to start, you know, going on a diet and stuff, and, you know, eating more healthy, eating less, exercising more, shit like that. I mean, he's shed, like, easily 60 pounds or some shit, like 50, 60 pounds. And he looks a lot better now. And he told me straight up, he's like, yeah, those people who were making fun of me, you know, because of my weight and shit, those people were dicks. He's like, but they were dicks who had a point. That sounded weird out of context, but anywho, just realized that. But anyway, no, he's like, these people were assholes, but they were assholes who had a point. He's like, I realized that, you know, because of these people criticizing me and making fun of me, he's like, I was annoyed by it, so I decided to do something about it. You know, and I commend him for that. It's not an easy thing to do. I mean, honestly, weight is something that I've been struggling with a little bit lately. And I kind of figured I would once I moved into my dad's house because, you know, my dad actually makes food for me and cooks meals and shit every once in a while, whereas my mom never really did that when I was living with my mom. Plus, my dad always has, like, snacks and soda and shit around, so it's very easy to just sit around snacking and drinking soda and shit. So, you know, I totally understand that, but I really liked what he said there, you know, the thing that he said. He said, yeah, those people were assholes, you know, for making fun of my weight and shit. He's like, but they kind of, in their own way, helped me to realize that I needed to do something about this, that it was a problem. He's like, so I'm grateful to them, but still, fuck them because they're assholes. But, you know, he's like, you know, they did help me to realize that, you know, I needed to do something to better myself. And I very much so commend him for that. That is not an easy thing to do, you know, start dieting and changing your eating habits and shit like that. That is not an easy thing to do. I know, because I've tried to do that recently and have failed multiple times, honestly. But I have a feeling, though, at least for me personally, you know, once I move out of my dad's house and shit like that, I'll be able to, you know, be purchasing my own food. I'll be able to make healthier choices for myself and shit like that. Plus, once I move out of my own, I have to buy all my own food. That'll be a pretty good motivator to eat less. You know, that way I'll have to buy less food. And it's not like I've gotten, you know, super fat or anything. It's just, you know, I've gotten a little bit pudgy. So, you know, that is something I need to keep in mind. Also, you know, living at my dad's house, it's kind of hard to find times to exercise sometimes, but I need to get on that. But yeah, so just a reminder to everyone out there, you know, people may be critical of you, people may be critical of what you do, but keep in mind to always listen to those people. You know, always listen to your critics. Always listen to the people who are being assholes and making fun of you. And reflect upon your own actions and your own way of doing things. You know, self-reflection, I feel like, is one of the most important things that you can do. That's why I'm always trying to, you know, analyze everything that I do and, you know, really think about, like, what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. You know, I always like to keep everything in perspective, you know? So, again, yeah, sometimes people can be assholes for making fun of you or judging you or whatever, but again, it doesn't always come from a place of hostility. Sometimes it comes from a place of people genuinely wanting to help you. Now, in some cases, even when it does come from a place of hostility, you know, people making fun of you or criticizing you or shit like that, you still can, you know, use that to your advantage to, you know, self-reflect. Even if people are doing it just to be assholes. You know, if people are just making fun of you or criticizing you just to be assholes, you know. You still can, you know, take a look at yourself and say, you know, maybe are they right? Or maybe, you know, you come to the conclusion that they're just wrong and they're being assholes. But either way, always keep that in mind, you know. Being judgmental is not always a bad thing, and sometimes it can help people. Like I said, on this YouTube channel, I've always been 100% open to criticism. I want to make that abundantly clear. Like, again, I haven't really had any valid criticisms of my content, honestly. Actually, during my next session of Pokemon Battle Revolution discussion battles, I might be talking about one of said cases and calling someone out for being a complete fucking idiot. That's going to be fun in its own right, because I'm going to make this guy look like a complete dipshit. But again, at the same time, you know, it's always important to take a look at yourself and really think about what you're doing and why you're doing it. And maybe do my critics have a point? You know, the people who are making fun of me, the people who are criticizing me, do they actually have a valid point? You know, it's always important to self-reflect. And sometimes you can use that to better yourself. So, yeah. Either way, really proud of my friend for, you know, shedding 50 pounds. I mean, that's insane. You know, shedding 50 pounds, that is not a small feat. So, yeah. Props to him. Alright, either way, let's continue on with this fight. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose this one. It'd be nothing short of a small miracle if I actually managed to win this. Which, again, is not going to happen. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling I wasn't going to win that one. All right. Well, good to know that I suck at this game. Then again, I already knew that, so not really new information. All right, anywho, that will do it for that one, so stay tuned for the next one of my Pokemon Battle Revolution discussion battles coming up next. And until then, peace out.